Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to look at the most impactful modification you can do to your Telecaster, and that is change the bridge saddles. So there's two reasons why you would do this. One is the materials. Brass saddles resonate more, arguably, and they add a bit of sustain, is what I think happens, is how I feel about it. We're going to hear the difference in this video. And also with Telecasters, the intonation can be a little bit atrocious. Sometimes it works great. So there's a lot of old Telecasters where the intonation is absolutely fine. There are some Telecasters that are really hard to intonate. By having saddles which are slightly offset, they kind of compensate for that. They're called compensated saddles. This one has them. Let's have a look at how to do the modification and the impact of the modification on the guitar. We'll start by having a look at the video of how we do the job. It's really quick, it's really easy. And then how to then perform, and then I'll perform some demos of it prior and post, and we can hear the difference. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think this is probably the best mod really you can do to a Tele for not a lot of money. It makes a big impact and I recommend it, I rate it. So this is adding some brass compensated saddles to your guitar. I've ordered these. These are compensated saddles with a little bit of a groove to sit your strings in, which is cool. I've got some little things that will help. So I've intonated it as best as I can, but I do struggle with these sorts of things because they, of course, they what I'm going to do is use this to mark out where my existing saddles are. That's quite an easy way to mark it out. Again, I'll probably have to start this whole process from scratch. I don't like these strings anyway. All done. Look at this. These are all trying to come out, all these ferrals. So in here, already got my height. So I'm gonna just get that to the same height really. There we go. And the next step is to undo this. The cool thing with this is I can actually have like notches where it matches up, so that's pretty cool. Alright, the next one, this one, and if you're never sure, you can just match it up against the image in the eBay ad, or wherever you got it from. Alright, so that's done. That's done. A couple of more jobs. Bit of lemon oil. I know the internet likes to decide whether you're a good person or not, depending on your fretboard cleaning habits. I like lemon oil. I like Monte Presso Miracle Wax for that relic finish. That's good, but I don't want to leave this on. I don't want to leave it on for 48 hours and all of that. I want to get this set up, I want to get going. So put a bit of that on, let it seep in. I'll try it out later. I've done the other bits and bobs. Ferrels, or ferrels, ferrels, whatever you like to call them, they just fall out on these, which ain't good, is it? It's not really what I want to have happen on a Monday night. So it's not great, the ferrule situation. I knew it was going to happen. That's why I snipped my string off like that. I'm just going to do a basic bit of tape, double-sided tape around them and see if it works. If it doesn't, I'll just glue them in using some kind of wood glue. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. They just got something sticky around them now. It's less like to want to just drop out. You can do all sorts of things to solve this ferrule falling out problem. I don't think it's the end of the world, but what I don't want to have happen is do a gig, break a string, and you know, have my ferrule fall out. It's 2025 at the moment, and I just thought we were past that now. So a bit of tape, a bit of double-sided tape. That's a bit of thickness to it as well. Look. I'm not accidentally getting glue everywhere, which is, you know, that would be a concern. I don't want to get glue everywhere. So far they're going in nice and flush with a bit of tape. I know this isn't German precision like you get on the fenders, lol, LOL. But, you know, you pay your money, you take your choice, don't you? This is the thing. If this is the only problem with a Squier Classic vibe, it's still pretty good value for money, in my opinion. You know, oh, but the ferrule fell out. Yeah, it'll be all right. Getting a wonderful guitar for the money. So stop whining. Get over yourself. So these are, now I'm on a roll. I've done a couple. I'm on a roll now. Taking me seconds to do. Right, these are all in. They're all flush, and they're going to fall out They're not falling out either, so that'll do. That worked. It is, like I say, a really simple, easy mod. My bridge pieces are in. The next job really is just to make sure the next job is around getting the lemon oil just so it's not going to ruin my string experience. Just give the fretboard a little rub. And now I've got to somehow remember how I used to string vintage style Fender strings, because they go in at the top. Oh, this is so easy without the ferrles falling out. Right, I've got a pack of strings. These are my favourites, elixirs. That's why I use elixirs, because I'm worth it. These have a certain feel to them. They're not like all the other strings. These are quite slinky and slidey, and you can tell that they're coated. They have a feeling of coatedness, coatedity, if you will. Pull that all the way through. Are we all the way through? Yes, we are. And with this style of tuner, which I actually really like this style of tuner, you have to cut your string before you pop it in the end. So if I remember how I used to do this, I used to stick it through the tree, hold it there at the top of the string, pull it back a couple of frets, snip it 2 frets down for a thin string, pop it in the tuner in the end. It goes in, then you just twist it. Just twist it. Put it under the string, keep a little bit of tension, put your tuning winder on, wind it up, check at this level, beautiful. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it should shed a little bit of light on that. If you want to zhuzh up your Telecaster, it's a really easy mod to do that is not very expensive and should make quite an impact. Remember, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.